Okay, guys, so when you start your great wave picture, if you notice, if you look at the wave, it looks like almost like a claw hand. See how my fingers, which would be right here, and here would be my thumb. So when you start, I'm going to use a pen so you can see this, but you're going to use a pencil. And the wave is close to the top of the paper, so I'm going to put my hand on the paper like this. And there's the side of my paper. And I'm going to trace the top of my hand smooth, and then when it gets down here, it gets all choppy down in here where the wave is starting to break or roll over on itself. Okay? So I put my hand right here, and I make it the same way. So I trace along, and even though my watch is there, that's okay. And once I get around here, I just start to make curvy, kind of jaggedy lines like it's a wave that's breaking. I go around my thumb, and then it kind of goes like this, out again, and it goes off the paper. Okay? Now you say, Mr. Casey, that doesn't really look like the wave. Well, if I fix it up a little bit, and then when I make my next line, it looks like the letter C going off the paper. But don't do it right from the end. Move in a little bit and do a C. See how it kind of looks like that now? Okay? And you'll notice in the picture, this is a Mount Fuji back here, which is a very famous mountain in Japan. And there's a boat going through this front wave. So how do we make this boat and wave? To make the wave, it goes off the screen too, or off the paper too, and it comes up. It's like a triangle with a flat top, and then it goes off the paper below my wave on the other side. And then it has this jaggedy where the wave is breaking here, and it kind of goes off the paper, and then it kind of comes back on the paper, and it goes over here, and it comes around here. Okay? And then my boat, if I want to make my boat, it looks like a triangle going through the wave on each side. A triangle going this way and a triangle going this way, and here's the bottom of the boat. And if I want to make little people in there, you can just make little circles for people because the boat is big and these are just small people on the wave or on the boat. Okay, and I forgot to put my Mount Fuji, and make Mount Fuji wider than it is tall. Okay, and it has that little line here. Now, the next step is to put the little columns in, these wave lines, because these are the lines we're going to fill with pattern. So I'm going to kind of copy my curved C line. So I come here and I jump over that, and I come like this. And then over here I'll make another one, and I'll leave some space and I'll make another one. And then I'll make one here. So it looks like the same thing, like it's being covered up by the wave. So I do them on the top part of the wave, and then I do them on the bottom part, and in the bottom I'll do them in between these top lines. Okay? There. There. And now I'm going to start filling these with patterns. Patterns of numbers, letters, or shapes. Like V-E-S. 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 And I'll just keep doing V-E-S in this one. And maybe in this one I'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, when you make your letters, shapes, like you could do square, circle, triangle, square, circle, triangle. When you do those, make them a pretty good size. Don't make them too small, because if you make them really small, like this is the size you're looking for, about the size of a marble, okay? If you make them too small, it's going to take you forever, and if you do them too big, they don't look very good, and it doesn't fit in here. So you have to make them about the size of a marble, okay? Once you do that, then we'll go back in with the Sharpies, because you're doing yours in pencil, right? Right. Okay? We're going to use 2 different kinds of colored Sharpies. I mean 3 kinds, excuse me. Okay? Because in the example on the webpage, there's 3 colors being used. And then we'll color this in and we'll paint the top with watercolor, but that's later. Okay, so that's it.